So just quietly move your way to your sit spot, and it's helpful at your sit spot if you have got somewhere to sit that's reasonably comfortable. Bring out a cushion or have a chair there, or if you're comfortable sitting on the ground, it's nice to have your sit spot near a tree that you can rest against. What you're aiming for though is having your back upright. So get yourself into a comfortable sitting position. If you're wearing shoes, I invite you to take them off if it feels safe to do so. And just try and start noticing what it feels like to be in your body. You're feeling tension anywhere in particular? You're feeling any feelings that you're carrying from your day or your yesterday, worrying about things from tomorrow? Just notice what feelings might be following you to your sit spot. Move your feet around a little bit if you've taken your shoes off, or even if you haven't. What does the ground feel like under your feet? Is there mud squishing between your toes? Is it loose? Does it move around as you move your feet? Is it dry? Might be a floor inside if your sit spot, best you can manage is a sit spot inside looking out from a window or a balcony. Is it cool or hot? Plant your feet firmly on the ground. And let your feet be a support as you allow the rest of your body to become more erect. Roll your shoulders back. And just notice tension in different parts of your body, and if you can, just focus on it for a little while and let it drift away as much as you possibly can. Now look around. What's happening with the weather today? What does the air feel like on your skin? Hot, cold? Is there any wind? Is it very still? What are the clouds doing? Are there clouds? What do you notice about the clouds? Are they moving? How quickly are they moving? Are there different layers of clouds? Are each of the layers moving in the same direction? Are there any birds high up in the sky? Sometimes they're tricky to see, but if you allow your eyes to scan the sky carefully, you sometimes see little pricks of movement zooming around. Maybe a bird of prey riding the thermals, enjoying the freedom of flight high up above the earth. Or smaller birds up hunting insects or travelling from one place to another. Allow any wonderings or any questions you might have about what's going on with the weather, the sky, the clouds, any birds that might be up high. Allow that curiosity to form in your mind. Now just come back to your body for a moment and loosen your shoulders if they've tightened up again. Notice any tension and try and let it go. Now notice if you can see any plants from where you are. And allow your natural curiosity about the plants to draw your focus. Notice are there different colours in the plants where you are. Oh, there's many different shades of green that the plants around you will have. Notice those different shades. Does one plant have different shades of green on it? What about the shapes of the leaves? What different leaf shapes can you notice on the plants around you? patterns on the leaves. Where are the plants growing? Why are they thriving in that particular location? What other things are growing next to them? Now start to notice, are there any animals that are coming to interact with the plants? You might not be able to see the animals that are coming to live on or feed on the plants, but you might be able to hear them. The animals might be attracted to flowers on the plants. Are there any flowers growing nearby, or seed pods? Notice the flowers and the seed pods. Once again, are any animals coming to feed on the flowers and the seed pods? What do you wonder about the plants that are growing nearby? Allow your curiosity to flow. Notice what you can while you're here on this day. Is there anything, any information you can gather from what you see around you to help you answer any wonderings, any curiosity, any questions that pop into your mind about the plants? Now close your eyes and listen. What can you hear around you? What's the quietest thing you can hear? In amongst all the sounds that are coming to you right now. What's the loudest thing you can hear? How many different bird calls can you hear? Notice the qualities of the different calls. Are they loud and raucous? Are they musical? What feelings come over your body over your being, I should say. When you hear different birds that are calling in your area, which sounds are you drawn to? Which sounds do you feel repelled by? Is there a mood that the sounds of the birds convey? And the birds peaceful? Is there an excitement in the calls and the interactions? Is there alarm? Now open your eyes and see if you can follow the sounds you've been hearing and find the source of the sounds. If you've heard buzzing of insects, is there a tree that they're coming to feed on, or a plant that they're coming to visit? Notice what these creatures that you've been listening to, try and notice what they're doing, follow their movement. Are they feeding? Are they nesting? Are they setting up a place to build a nest? Are they defending their territory? Allow any wonderings you might have about these creatures that are around you. Allow any wonderings to come into your being. Allow that natural curiosity to be there and explore it. And now sit with an open heart. A heart that's open to what this sit spot has to show you about yourself, or show you about this world that we're part of. What is there to be learnt? You're a humble being sitting on this planet, the moon up above, or on the other side of the planet, and the stars off in the distance. You're a humble being sitting here as part of this great unfolding universe of constant change. What is it that you notice today? You learnt. Allow that wisdom and the openness and the presence that you've had in this time of sit spot. Allow it to be with you now, and know that through the day or the next day you can come back to that place of curiosity, of awareness. Now say a word of gratitude or phrase of gratitude to your sit spot. And at your leisure, end this sit spot session and take this experience on with you into your day with gratitude. Farewell.